Good afternoon, everybody. I thought about starting the game now, and then I wanted to yap about the news. The only news that is springing to mind is that we're actually in Clank mobile game is actually looking pretty legit, which is bizarre. The new version of Endless Possibilities that is from the same guys as Bowling for Soup, which a lot of people are taking as confirmation that we're going to see a updated version of Sonic Unleashed at the Game Awards. Hey Joe, how goes your day? I suppose I should quickly turn off the bunny girl for the last story. Alright. I forgot Blue Sky is still locked down thanks to the fucking Charlie Kirk thing. Not bad, I just watched a few ways and then back to my book. Wait. There we go. Also, I like that one of the trending thing on Blue Sky is Andrew Tate. Oh, one moment, taking a quick screenshot. Out of curiosity, what is the book? Anyway. Rebecca Heineman. Yesterday, she died of cancer. As he turn off the bunny eels, turn off the bunny eel. There's a little bit of a sad update to that. Which means we also lost a legend today. Well, yesterday. Tom E.T.'s new book. That name rings a bell. Why? Oh, it's him! That'll be an interesting read. Now we close off that tab. And I swear there was one more bit of news that oh, right. You tell a little bit like a rough. Are you a Botnik? No, I'm a Mega. This is a new story I was thinking of. The dev for Megabonk apparently has done games under different names that he has withdrawn from the Game Awards. And to be honest, I told myself I was gonna look at the list for debut indies of this year, last year, all that jazz. I forgot to do that. But mad respect to the dev. But if he doesn't agree with a award, then it is fully within his power to take himself out of the awards. And also for him, that's a lot of money on the table, because I find the Game Awards stupid, but a lot of people actually care about the Game Awards. So Game Award winner on your game title, that's a big feather in the cap. And mad respect to the guy. But the one that a lot of people were pointing out, and I don't even know if it's in there, Expedition 33, ex-Ubisoft dev. And it's a well-known thing that indie devs have been coming from the AAA scene. Supposedly they're legit. Allegedly they're legit. It's a bit of an open secret that there is some money being put down under the table for certain games to win. Though, to be fair, on the Game Awards, we have not had one as jarring as The Last of Us 2, like 10 years ago now? Also, loading up the game. I don't remember now, how many years has it been since Last of Us? Well, Last of Us 2 did its first release. Hey, Spit! I'm going good enough. Just looking forward to playing some Crossworld. How's your day been doing? Also, aside, one day I really need to hide the mouse on this stream. It's not gonna let me full screen. Okay. I will say no. I really wish things lined up with the events. Some days I'm most desperate. I think about whether or not I'm gonna have to do that. Anyway, tomorrow our time, SpongeBob is coming to Crossworlds. No, we're not doing an extra stream tomorrow, though. Though we should be doing the SpongeBob thing on Saturday, or goes according to plan. I'm not too particularly hyped for that, though. But I know SpongeBob won't have a noise, but like... there are fucking times, man. That being said, I got asked to play as a specific character, and I don't remember who that was. But on that note, though, let's try out the Miyamoto just a bit of a warm-up. Did we get... yeah, we got all the wings. Oh, right, I was complaining about, like... I was complaining about, like, how unrewarding it felt. I should probably set it off for Joe, actually. Would you like to change our racer? Nah. But like DLC, why I kind of regret that like Tango and Whisper got announced, because now part of me is just kind of waiting for them. I keep seeing conspiracy theories about like Tango and Whisper actually being voiced. I don't think they will be though. I feel like if they were going to be voiced, you would have heard that in the trailer. But I still feel like I'm forgetting something. I'm trying to think what. Man, I love roulette forwards. Oh! Right, there's also like a the cow crossover coming out soon. But it's another company that wanted to have their logos on cars in this game. This is kind of wild, like, how much sponsorship is in the stickers. That, like, I just don't see anybody use. Like, I know I started off, like, the first stream we did of this game. Like, Sonnen Jump is here and a couple others. I think McLaren, you can have, like, logos on. Oh! So to yap a little bit, I try to talk... I thought about talking Crash into trying to do, like, co-op with this game tonight. But, like, she had a long day, so I thought, nah. Plus, he has something in 14 to deal with. But that's bugging me now, because I feel like I'm forgetting something. I can't shake the feeling that I am. Like, I talked about Bowling for Soup. I talked about the game dev legend dying. I've got to turn back on the Bunny Girls. I'll fix that in a bit. I talked about the Game Awards. Like, not it, but Shroud has been crashing out over Arc Raiders not being nominated for the Game Awards. Like, Shroud has been going ballistic, like, for weeks now. Like, that's one of those things that, like, if it came up, it came up. Tommy, please set up. The worst part is, how much are you in the bet, dear viewer, they're like, I will end stream and immediately just like, circumstantially come across what the last thing I wanted to talk about was. I suppose I yap a little bit. I'm surprised that like there's nothing DC on the crossover DLC list. Because DC did like really good this year in regards to Sonic. Like, I've done like super well, but like the crossover did it well that like you're getting toys of the deal. Shell? Nope, not the shell. Punch to the dick. I Oh no, you don't. I'm consistently going second this cup. And you know what? That is Alright, Big's here. Like, that is better than last time we streamed Muir Cup. I've got actually pretty good lead on Charmy. It's a really good game. Like, there aren't as many tracks as it seems like. Like, there are a lot of well, a decent chunk of tracks being like the lap 2, like, one-way drive. Well, there's definitely a lot of game for your game. Thanks, Bit. Yeah, they're adding more. The mod is gonna be a track based on Bikini Bottom. We're also getting one based on Mega Man and Pac-Man, I believe. I was trying to remember whether or not, like, Avatar and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are gonna get tracks. All the DLC tracks so far are paid. I think there's actually a little bit of a mistake. Well, like, the characters are free, like Ichiban, who I'm playing as right now, he's free DLC. But I suspect there's a lot of reason why he is without audio. Which, like, from that perspective I get. But at the same time, like, I'd gladly pay for Ichiban with audio. Now, bizarrely, Hatsune Miku still has audio, despite the fact that C is also free DLC. Kind of how we end up, like, playing as her, like, every stream since it came out. But, like, even the key things like purely Sonic, like, I'm sure Chemical Plant or Angel Island would make an amazing track. Bring back some of the Sonic Riders classics as well. Like, would be the Extreme Gear being back would be a great excuse. Aside, when we're done this, I'm never playing Mule mode again. But, like, the devs have talked about, well, one of the lead devs talked about, like, a Season 3 for this game. It's a bit of a funny moment, cause we haven't even got a Season 2 yet. So I think Season 2 is confirmed, but, like, I think 3 is, like, up in the air. All the tracks are mirrored, so what is left is now white, and what is white is now left. Much like modern politics. No! Like, you may notice the, like, Sonic on the side. That's looking a little bit funky, and that's cause, like, it's not supposed to be seen from, like, Dad's perspective. And you know, I took that soft, but actually there was a news story on my feed about K-pop demon hunters being banned in, like, Christian schools. And all I can think to myself is, why is a movie called K-pop demon hunters in Christian schools to begin with? I feel like the audience for that are, like, classes. Like, the reason why Mirror Mode is a little bit of pain, because, like, some turns, like, stop being a little bit logical. Like, to circle back to, like, the Demon Hunters. I get it, because, like, the movie is clearly popular with kids, but, like, you find a lot of, like, old fogies in, like, places like Christian schools. Like, part of me wonders if they're more offended about the K-pop side than, like, the Demon Hunter side. Okay, I thought that water was going upside down for a second. Oh, I got sealed. Oh, that was a free fur. Like, to double back on the mirror mode, actually, this is usually like a right hand turn around the bend. On mirror mode on, it's left turn. Now it's the chow. Oh, it's slime. Finally, we get a win in mirror mode. Well, too bad, Charmy. That still just doesn't look real. So off a little bit. This is the Avatar Omega. I saw it, go for it. Like, on the avatar that I'm using, I debated so long, like, giving him the Omega symbol. Huh? But, like, using my Mii's don't sew, like, the extra arm. That's all. Did we saw him? Oh, yes, he does still speak. For some reason, he still, like, speaks despite the fact that he's free DLC. But anyway, not pictured the Sonic Werehog, because I did not get the pre-order in time. For 9 Dread and Rusty Rose from Sonic Prime. You get that for buying the Season Pass. In order of release, your free DLC is Hatsune Miku, who, as I said earlier, like, talks. Joker, who doesn't. and Ichiban, who does not either. I believe next we're getting Knights, but don't quote me on that. For paid, you get Minecraft, who don't really speak, but then again, like, they don't speak in the main games. SpongeBob and Patrick. Then you're gonna get Mega Man, Pac-Man, Avatar, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, like, as the weeks go on. But for choices we have online, Time Trial, Grace Park, and Grand Prix. With Miramar being like in Grand Prix. Like, there's a lot of game for your game. Like, these are various speeds, like normal speed, which is like your 50cc. High speed, which is 100. Sonic speed, which is 150cc. And supersonic speed was the equivalent of 200cc. It's a little bit too fast for me, to be honest. Supersonic speed makes me feel like an old man. You go in the waste park though. You get Sega. In waste park you get a triple team ring grab, which is basically 3 teams go be kleptomaniacs. You got this mode where you're still racing, but you're more focused on attack items. Unlike this one where you're just like grabbing wings. You got quick match, which is just a straight up race. Extreme match, which is a quick race with the OP out items. It is wild. Double team dash, which is teams going into those dash rings you might be seeing around. And then there's tap boost, which is basically knocking your allies. Online doesn't really have modes per se. I immediately forgot which one is Sonic Speed. I like it. It's fast, but like, it's not to the point where like, I don't think I can process what's going on. I find normal speed a little bit too slow for my liking though. You like we gotta.
Sure.
On that note, what? Oh, yeah. Minecraft World is there, there's Bikini Bottom, but like, Bikini Bottom unlocks tomorrow, so we can't set it off just yet. Which, as much as I'm not looking forward to SpongeBob, just for the noises he's going to make. Well, no, SpongeBob just makes like bubbles, the noises he's potentially going to make. But like one day I do want to download the mod that like fixes the DLC characters. Bikini Bottom's track looks really good. Also something that like I hope that they keep in some way. Which is not so much as not been purchased. It's the fact that like the course is not fully out. But like, as the thing says, the courses that are not currently out, it's just got to grab from random. I really like that though. I hope somehow they incorporate a random cup into the final product. Oh, right, I'm still Hatsune Miku.
Ready to lose for my amusement?
But to double back to the mods, Words has got so many mods. They give us so many wonderful outfits. Like, there's a very popular, like, fan design for Words. It's like Cutie Honey-esque. Well, more than her usual outfit is. Like, it's so good.
Are you just toying with me?
Yes. I did not know you could fall off this there. Yeah, welcome to hell. But if you remember me talking about like the top shelf items, this King Wisp is one of those items. He's basically free booster.
Are you just toying with me?
I mean, we are. Like, the no voice thing on the DLC characters, it's very wild to me, cause like, Hatsune Miku is really all you really need. Like, you go driving and occasionally, like, you'll hear, like, her speak up.
I'm done playing with you.
Like, she doesn't have many lines, but, like, she has lines. It still feels like she is, like, a living entity. Oh! Is that what you're supposed to do for that last wing? Is there a way to outspeed the
I'm done playing with you.
Reapers? Oh yeah. Well, welcome to the end. Like, the end is just like a pure straight line. But because it's like a piece of the final lap, it's really cool. Like, as an entire track, this would be sucky. As a piece of a track, though, it's awesome. I thought I could cheese it. I thought I could be sneaky. I get that last ring, and then, like, I've got all the ones in all the wings in the game currently. Hey, you blonde cat.
So what? This proves nothing.
Take your time. You enjoy your book, dude. I was thinking about my emotes during the day. In Discord, there's an emote that I like of Congo from Kanti Collection, just shrugging. I just see if, like, when the Christmas season is over, I just see if I can pay for Chloe to make, like, one of those. Like, it'd be another paid emote. But it'd be like actual artists, but like very useful for like something confusing on my end. I was talking about it during Peak with Chloe and Jet. Emote wise, probably one we should be fixing that wave emote. The fact that there's no bounces come to annoy me. I like this track. That's another one that, like, at some point we should fix that. But at the same time, I kind of enjoy the Twitch monster. The animated one. With the glow sticks. Like, you still have that subbed in the Osama, like, you compare those emotes to, like, that emote. Wait, the mods not get access to, like, all the emotes? Or it has to use the sub-only redeem thing? Huh. That's dumb.
Are you just toying with me?
I mean, I kind of get it, cause like the fancy emotes would be like the animated ones, but like, let's get that option for people to like try out. Oh no, the Dark Chow. Okay, I'm really curious now. If I go into my own channel on an alt, and by alt I mean an unlogged in account. I forgot how bad Brave's search engine is. My dad is muted. Whatever. Oh, I have to log in. Okay. So I can't test that. So then, question. If I go into a friend's server channel, does you have that? Oh! So that's how that works. I assume it does apply to to animated emotes, because I lost one from Das. But that's bullshit. I don't mind if I do. I managed to drink through my entire soda supply today. Now drink time. It's been very humid today, so I suppose I have been drinking a lot. But at the same time, I only got home like 2 hours ago. Oh god, I'm going to have to work for a 1.5 litre bottle in 2 hours. That's bad even for me. Definitely a water day then. Or rest of the day. In my defense, humidity. That being said, I am mildly embarrassed of myself now that I've realized that. Like, yesterday, I had a moment where, like, I just chugged an entire bottle of ramen. At least there, like, I'll blame, like, the post, like, dentist, like, cooldown. Like, I think second half of that peak stream was just me drinking water. Might have been the last, like, third. Well, I don't know how long it's gonna last, but, like, I have felt like I'm getting better with the water. Problem is, I still drink a lot of soda as, like, an attachment to that. Hi, Kyle. How much do you walk? Jokes aside, how's your day been? But us, we're just chilling with Sonic Crossworlds. Currently having one hell of a trip through not Mad Monster Mansion. And this is the last lap, so like I need to skedaddle and skedaddle fast. Or we could bullshit. I do not deserve that win, but I will take that. I suppose that's Crossroad for you. You're doing incredibly poorly until, like, that domino brick, like, kicks in. Or that Tetris brick kicks in. And suddenly you're top of the world. Top of the world, ma! Also, aside, we're back on Minecraft. I wonder if by now somebody's remade the world. But there'll always be those crazy fucks. Especially on Minecraft. I mean, hell, like, people found, like, the original splash screen, if I recall correctly. And that was just a world that Knots hopped into and just took a bunch of pretty pictures. It's like, it is wild to, like, think back to Minecraft. How just, like, Knots being a bit of a goober in his basement. And now Knots is the millionaire in a new basement. That must be a sad existence, cause like, It's just him. Oh, nice. We'll probably hit online after this, so maybe we'll see each other. There you go, Words. Unfortunately for you, I want that first. I feel like I thought about knots, by the way. Must have been lonely being him, like, in a big fucking mansion, but like, no family, no like living friends, just like him.
It can't end like this.
Might be why he's become like so much more active than he used to be. But there's a point like near Microsoft buying Minecraft where like he kept like the internet at arm's length. I mean, given that was the point where like the internet really started hating him, I don't really blame him there. Like in a server, I'm gonna say, just to keep those privacy like private. There's a guy narrated his day like down to the hour. Oh, I went to the Foursquare at 4 o'clock today. 4:13. Entire time I was just thinking to myself, why would you do this to yourself? It's gotta take like one fuckwit. I can do better, but this is just for fun.
Fine, whatever. I wasn't even trying.
Part of me is really tempted to download one of those Guna mods for Words. Just to see if like anybody notices. Like, I'm sort of a nude mod, and I wouldn't go, like, that far. We can find, like, some fun ones. That being said, let's go back to Old Reliable. Plus, why not? So, I'm also relatively low ranked on online. So if you're like one of those crazy guys in Legend rank, we probably won't see each other. Mad. Oh, that's bad. Oh, there we go. I was also thinking about it. I swear I think I see Hatsune Miku more often than I see Sonic the Hedgehog. Up to you. Doesn't seem like there's that many lobbies open, so like... I mean, it's one of those things that, like, if we pass each other, so be it. Princess Kitty. Oh, somebody's starting with the wisps. I don't remember if, like, I've kind of any of these names before. Oh, God. For the most work, part of me is just tempted to spend, like, the day online. Depending on how much of a losing streak we'll go on. Oh, wait. Also, no, it's not possible. Oh, but I am behind. Oh! Okay, I'll take that. I see a kitty cat behind me. If we go back to the lobby, I might quickly go and feed him. Wait, we'll just get that turned perfectly. Runeblade. There's another guy called Rune. I'd love to get back in touch with him, but... the server that, like, we knew each other on... that's shut down. And we just kind of lost contact with each other. Ah, that was a gamble. It did not pay off. Like, when I started streaming, one of my goals, like, was to round them all up. My friends from that server. But so many years have passed, and just like, what if this changed? I'm nervous. Wait, how did I get third? Damn. Okay, we're back to matchmaking, so I might quickly go and feed the cat. I see you on the couch. Huh. How you then, Blondie? How do I get the lobby ID? Oh. Fair enough. No, I'm just wondering the online in general. Oh, so we got something from the first test in here. Would have thought they would have gone extinct by now. Still funny as fuck to me that it's playing All Hail Sato. I should have seen that coming because it does it in Sonic Sato as well. Or White Space does. I don't know like how fast it is, just makes it especially amusing to me. There you go, this way. Oh, fitting, we're in we're in cyberspace now. There wasn't had enough space to do the revisit on Sonic Frontiers. At the same time, I think they're gonna wind down eventually. But careful, you're not sore. But the waist is still close enough that like I feel I can get away with that. Aha! There's no way it is, but I love how I beat out Cottontail when I did that. Like, he does not strike me as a Sonic the Hedgehog player. I say, despite the fact that most of what I listen to of Cottontail is like her music. Oh, this is close. Might just help that sides. Yep. Get a shell, not the slime. Oh. But now that that's done. But will that start a lobby? Because I don't really want to start a lobby. Friends list. Oh, yeah, starting a lobby. Okay. Well, you want that, there you go, but I might just play online normally. If it was code, it would just let players join me like for our lobbies. It's fine. I'm not really interested in starting the lobby. I mean, if I start a lobby, then like we're on Kiwi Land Internet, I'm not really sure how that's gonna go. I mean, it worked well enough for EDF, but like, EDF was just like between me and Dream.
Hey guys.
Oh, I don't have the thingy. Where's my train? There we go.
Yes.
Dude Silver. I like that name. Also, Spit and Joe are still around. One of the players in the lobby is the Werehog. Like, I'm sure they will release the Werehog as like a separate DLC later on. But till then, it's just kind of lost. It's a bummer because the Werehog also has got a really nice car. But like, with the Werehog, like, it really leads into like my questions when it comes to like the DLC characters. Because you couldn't have asked Sonic's VA, but I want to say it's still great, Jason Griffith, to like do a couple like different takes of Sonic, but like with a deeper voice. Or is Jason Griffith the Sonic voice actor circa Unleashed? Yeah, I think it was circa Unleashed. Don't forget, who's the current guy? It's been a while since I looked at the Sonic VAs. Like my buddy Jet would know, but Jet is currently playing Orphan and the Invisibles. But I did look to see, like, how that's going. I was like, yep, that's a PS2 game. Or PS2 movie game. Which I mean, like, I had a game based around Zafura. If you even know what that is. I definitely understand the sentiment. Like, one day I'd love to beat that. I just could never get the baseball deflect thingy to work. But to yap a little bit, in case you don't know what Zafura is, you might have heard of a movie called Jumanji. Basically, some kids play a board game. Oh wait, no, I need the boost, need the boost. Anyway, the board game is like Tarzan-esque. But like when they go to play, like a strange man played by Robin Williams, rest in peace, comes out basically trying to get him to finish the game. The Zafura is that, but like instead of being like not Tarzan-y jungle games, it's space. had a very funny moment to me as like a young kid. There was a spaceman that like less sexy astronaut that the female lead hits on like a couple times, not a constant thing. Then want to say like halfway through the movie it's revealed to be her brother. But like from the future. Like, oops. Like, I remember it being a fine movie, but like not one that like I ever bring myself to try to, what is up with that? Oh, there's a nice combination. Transformers-esque.
Hi.
Hello.
Sounds good.
Logging on.
Ta-ta.
I remember more about that movie. Now I'm thinking about it. I remember there being some like scary lizard men. Like as a kid I was like, oh no, scary lizard man. As an adult I'm probably gonna be like, awesome lizard man. We like how lizard men badass and a lizard lady sexy. I mean what? Hey, that's remind me. I mean to talk to Deimos about something. Because Tides of Torment is either out or like doing his press tour. One of the champions still in this is like this badass looking lizard lady. And Norski's getting like a bunch of bear guys. And like when Total War Warhammer gets fixed, i.e. when it leaves like mostly negative, or fixes enough bugs to go to like at least mixed, or back to positive. Me and him should see if we can organize something. Like, part of me wants to drag in Jet, just to, like, show him what me and Deimos are yapping about when we talk about Warhammer. If he's a more of a 40k boy. I did not. Like, I saw friends play it last night, I sort of hopped in on them. Like, my Warley episodes are finished for now. Like, at most I just put in, like, quick highlight of, like, the stuff that, like, I unlocked during that stream if we don't, like, if we have to not use your save file.
That was adequate.
But I've yet to do some Googling there. I was more focused on Peak yesterday.
Superlative.
I care a little. Like, I probably should not be showing this off. But, like, to put in perspective where Vampire Survivors is in like the roguelike series, this is where it is currently. Like, okay, so there was a blue streak. No, it's not. Even, oh, that's Daz. Even if it does, like, cause problems for my safer, like, we can use the boost. Like, worst case scenario, like, oh, there's the car! Hatsune Miku's driving the pre-order car. But yeah, worst case scenario, like, we leave a note. Like, some of this level list might be inaccurate.
Let's go.
But like, if you want, slash if you don't trust me to not forget, send a DM reminding me. I'm gonna have all of tomorrow to look into it while VODs render. Thank you. Wait, work? You got the Night Sift? I suppose where you are, you would have a Night Sift. Oh, tomorrow morning. Okay. I get what you mean now. Cause why not I'll have 2 VODs to winter tomorrow. The night's VOD and Monday's VOD. And this VOD shouldn't be too much of a problem. In the fact that like all I need to do for Crossworlds is just like change the date and make a thumbnail. Why the description of a ukulele might be a little bit tough. Because how many times round can I say, hey, I need an excuse to get round to this game? Well, unless we have like hardcore goon session, we should be able to do like a couple Googles. It's just remembering to do those couple Googles. We go over. Oh, you saw why I wanted to do that actually. Oh, yeah, split the car. Oh, fuck. Oh, I got shredded near the end.
Expected time frame not met.
No, it was not. Either one.
Superlative.
As a side though, I've seen that like in Legend rank, you can rank down. I'm curious when that starts. I assume it's A or B rank, because then remember Skits talking about like how it was a fight for him to get into Legend. It was a worry for me, because like Skits is much better at these games than I am. Oh yeah, as an aside, the DLC for Super Crossworlds is out today. Or came out this week. I've been seeing a lot of love for Kamen Rider. Oh, Meadow Harbor!
See ya. Hello.
Let's see where we wait.
Very well. Good.
Vampire. Survivors. Co-op. Co-op is available both 4-player local co-op on the same screen and as online. It's available for play on all platforms, currently excluding mobile, but players on different platforms may not play together. Both forms of co-op cannot be in the ways of starting. So to yap about Vampire Survivors a little bit more. I know I didn't get to read the full description. I mean, wonders on Vampire Survivors is if it's ever gonna get to the point where that's the opening game. Just to trim down the, like, 176. It is me owning, like, a handful of characters. I fully expect from this point on with the work, well, not this point on, from where the recording currently is. As there's gonna be a bit of a groan whenever I unlock a new character. Slash level. But with the exception of the final level, because like, I'm not sure if you can replay that after you beat it. The plan is to have like every character clear every level. And I'm really not looking forward to the tree, thanks to that. Like, the tree is probably going to require a lot of eggs. It'll be interesting even getting my hands on, just in nature, like how you get those eggs. That being said, I don't actually remember how you unlocked the tree. Oh, we'll find it eventually. Now back to reading.
Expected time frame not met.
Both forms of co-op cannot be played at the same time. Me and lobby will be only local or online players. For local co-op specifically, each player will need their own input device. On Steam and Epic Games, at least one keyboard and controller required. In the options menu, the host for local co-op is given the option to change whether it's not player one will be assigned to a controller. Yes. Oh, this is local stuff. Oh, it's online. Local co-op can be accessed on character select at the top right, while online accessed on the main menu. In online, the host can make a lobby. Players who wish to join the lobby may be given the code. There's no matchmaking or open lobbies. Of course, local co-op does not require an internet connection, which online does.
Hey guys.
When online is added to mobile platforms, players must have at least one paid DLC purchase before they will be able to access it. Is Vampire Survivors free on mobile? In online co-op, DLC access is restricted to DLC that every player owns and has installed. Yeah, looks like it's based on account, so it might be we might be going off yours, dude. Oh god, we're gonna take turns leveling up. As soon fuck it, you still didn't need many of the DLCs. But all it means that like I can't use Leon, Belmont, and Confidude. And before actually I own all the DLCs. Yes, sadly I have none. Fair enough. Like, I imagine I'll probably just stick to X-Dash just for a bit as well. I wonder if before I go to bed tonight, should I do the walls for the next episode just to see what it's gonna look like? Oh, right, the monsters fucking knock over the vans. But Payday should be coming in. Payday should be coming in by now. Ah, but I want the Christmas presents for the kids. We'll see. But Ode to Castlevania is so good. But now I'm thinking about it, I think I might also have the samurai dude.
Expected time frame not met.
I'm surprised I still managed to bullshit my way into 4th. You know what? I know I just took a drink, and I know you're doing it just because I took a drink, but let's take another one. One point in the seas. Alright, waiting. How many friends do I know that have Vampire Survivors out of curiosity? Because 4-player co-op sounds really wild.
Hello. Do it.
Hey, you can't bring online...
Do it.
You can't bring Golden Eggs into co-op, apparently. I think I do? But that game has Homura in it, right? I don't think I have played it, though. I think that was the revelation for why Sonico is in Beat Speed Splash. Because Homura was in that game. Did extend the Atlas Star for Boss Tag. And must have having like the Persona 5 cast and Pete's Beast might have actually saved that game. Ironically enough, given Persona's 5's reputation in crossovers. So I wonder when we're gonna learn anything new about that new Senran. But last I saw, Asuka and Homura got confirmed for that, which I would hope so. As you know, it was Asuka, Homura, Yumi, and Miyabi, the leaders. But I didn't even get like designs for them, it was just like, hey, they are gonna be in this game. I mean, like, lore-wise, it would make sense for Homura and Asuka to not be in the game. That being said, you are not gonna not have the protagonists. Well, the now ex-protagonists, I guess. Okay, we got invincibility. Ah, we missed. Okay, I thought that username said what's up. I didn't know what's up! I'm kinda sad there wasn't that.
Inadequate performance.
I suppose when I'm yapping about pervy ninjas, I'm not gonna pull it out for obvious fucking reasons. But Timonen did a timeline of like the entire series. It really shows like how much production slowed down thanks to the gacha games. Although early on that timeline, you got multiple visual novels a year. And then like, okay, it's been 3 years and all we get is a mobile game. But Timonen Go-Go! Yes, but that died after a year. Darn same it did. But you can't play it anymore. And I would not be surprised at all if Go-Go was outright lost media now. But that being said, the new Ratchet & Clank game, Rumble Rangers or whatever the fuck it's called,
Hello.
someone just posted like the entire game on the Internet Archive. The Ratchet fans have been data mining it all day. And like at most, I'll play that game as like an hour for like stream. But it actually does look pretty legit as like an actual game. Like with Sonic Crossworld, I've seen some people be like, oh, but what about the lore implications? It's like, well, the game is... I thought it was set on a tiny car for a second. But the entire game, from what I understand, is Captain Quark's VR, like, toy box. I imagine long term it's going to have as much implication of the lore as... I was about to say totally accurate Battle Simulator, but that's a parody. Was it just called Battle Simulator? Has on like, anyway, whatever that game is, has on like actual Roman warfare. And like, I think that's fine, because it means that like, that mobile game potentially can have some crazy stuff in it. Like, I can just hear my best Jim Ward impression of Captain Quark just being like, and then our brave hero came onto the planet Marcadia and discovered Ratchet and Angela Cross holding the line from vicious tyrannoids. And like, that happens and like immediately that's good PR. Because character that like people want back but like has not come back is well back. And not like they have to you have to justify them leaving again because like it's just Quark's VR. Just Quark deleted the model. Until next time Quark thinks, hey, that Angela lady, I should place it down again. I feel I should say with the potential is like, there's a difference between like the potential I see in a premise and the actual like what we're gonna get. I imagine that most we're gonna get is like Fortnite emotes. Or glorified Fortnite emotes. Not emotes, glorified Fortnite skins.
Expected time frame not met.
I'm kind of hoping I did not grab soda because part of me is starting to feel that Simon song. Like, no saying we're not that addicted, I hope. I suppose I yap a little bit more, like, long term as well. Given how many, like, mobile game spin-offs become lost media. Or shut down, like, completely. I feel like it's for the best that they're as safe as possible. I mean, like, I greatly miss the city, up on there. Like, that's just a game that's just not coming back. Like, Square Enix posted the cutscenes up on YouTube. Like, you can still, like, warts and, like, read the story. But it's just not the same. Like, kind of like my games having, well, games.
Hello. Come on. Sure. Sounds good.
Logging on.
Hello.
See, I'm curious.
Logging on.
Hello.
Is that like a big sale or something? Oh, so it is. I'll have to remember that. Also, I wonder if Twitch updated and fixed the link issue, because I'm having no problem seeing links. Like, all I need to do is just tap the link, like what you should. I don't have to go through the bollocks that Joe has to go through. Oh, not fast enough for that. Too late. As a side though, it's still my favorite track in the game. And I kind of get the whole no humans thing. But I wish they at least put a stand in for the ice cream guy, like somewhere in the city. I was thinking about that ice cream yesterday and like, damn, I could go for one of those. We all want our crazy ice creams. Literally doesn't want to work with me this lap. Like, the decompiled version of Sonic Unleashed is, like, very good at making Unleashed accessible. But part of me hopes that, like, if that thing about Unleashed getting a remake is true, I hope that ice cream is just as glorious as in the original release. But like, to be honest with the idea, or with the rumor, as much as I don't like the idea of like a fixed version of Heroes, I feel like Sonic Heroes deserves the remake treatment more. Or Saturday hit. Fuck! The fu- The Saturday Hedgehog IDW mini. That's what I forgot to talk about. Apparently, people behind like a Saturday Hedgehog like mini-series, they've left IDW because like they're not getting paid properly. So because of that, like Saturday's got canned series. And like, I keep hearing the horror stories about like how IDW is doing as a company. And like, I hope everything goes tits up for them. I hope they manage to like somehow keep the continuity to like a new company. Or like Sega just takes Ian Flynn's crew and just makes their own like comic series at this point. Thank you, Lowell. Anyway, what was I saying about IDW? Oh yeah. I get why people like the artsy comics. I get why people... Oh, hey Joe, how's the book? I especially get why people like the Fleetway. Like, IDW's continuity does just feel like so much more, like, coherent and fleshed out. Like, there were points with Archie where, like, it felt like we were reading a sitcom. Or soap opera. There's a why there's a no romance rule in place nowadays, but I feel like that's one of the things that actually limits IDW. But like, IDW's gotta hold on to the Sonic brand for as long as they can. But without a doubt, like, their biggest moneymaker. But the entire company, like, collapses around the Sonic brand. Then, like, end result doesn't really matter. And like, a Soda Hedgehog miniseries, like, that's safe money. They're apparently just being left on the table now. As an aside as well, one of the YT I see on the Cupcake person stands for YouTube. Fuck. Ah, that's probably me. Yep.
Embarrassing.
Oh, that's not too bad given we're online. Cupcake Kaiser.
Good.
Oh, it's a YouTuber on hiatus. I hear hiatus has been over for a while now looking at the channel.
Hello.
There's probably one that's like I should start putting like YouTube, Twitch TV, all that jazz in my usernames.
I concur.
What is it recording right now? Are you a botnik? No, I'm Sadar. Oh! I tapped back into my Twitch to send me all the way back to the start of the chat. I like that I didn't even think about that. On that note, have we played with Robotnik at all these streams? Thinking about you.
Now's my chance.
That actually reminds me, Joe. I was wondering earlier, do you still have the problem with links in your Twitch chat? Or are they suddenly like clickable again? Because I'm having no problem like seeing the Steam link this bit posted earlier. Okay, now that I know he's a YouTuber, part of me is tempted to, like, take the salt. But nah, I'll be nice. I'll do it with the monster truck, I mean, what? Weird. Have you tried updating the app again? I know I had it for a bit, but like now it's just like stop the game. I can just see and click links like freely. Buy your according to the Play Store.
Unacceptable.
To be a menu in your settings. Sex again? But damn, Cupcake's got a second. Let's have Sodom. But it helps, so usually I only update my apps when my phone starts bugging me about updating my apps. You know what? Where's the Eggmobile? Do we have that unlocked? You know what, Saw? As Google's getting harder and harder to use. Like, from a design standpoint, I get it, because, like, you gotta justify your job. But I feel like every time you have a bad update, for some reason some of these sites just commit to the bit. But if Kyle walks within the lobby, he's under a different name. I don't regret not starting in the lobby, I'm not gonna lie on that one. Ooh. I still think this thing looks dorky. But with Eggman it kinda works. Helps that like the motorbike is one of his inventions. Like, it's very Eggman aesthetically, because it is Eggman's. I don't know, is Eggman just going wee? Oh my god, he is. Oh, we got a heretic in our lobby, I just noticed. Putting Jet the Hawk in a car. I understood those words. Kinda wish it would start a username. Like you're on the billboard. But I get why. But like the second somebody has got like a sus name. Suddenly that's like a Twitter moment. It might affect Sega's PR. Like I noticed an N-word Sonic floating around the lobbies. I think he's managed to get himself a mod just because like how much of a meme he is. That was a comfortable third. I don't know about second.
You stand among a genius.
Well, Eggman's happy. Oh, damn.
Of course.
Being said, Wonder's still alive. No, the Cupcake Kitty, but no Cupcake Kazoo. So I'm not currently accidentally invading somebody else's stream.
Hey guys. Hello.
That being said, good enough. So, like, I like Robotnik as much as the next guy, but like, when I think about Sonic characters as better players in like games like this, there's a lot of characters, including Hatsune Miku apparently. My bit of an excuse, like, he does have fun sound clips. But I don't feel play as Tails at all either. But as a kid, my favorite was Knuckles. Which is weird, because, like, I have very little experience with Sonic 3 compared to 1 and 2. Like, I think I pointed out when Joe was playing Sonic Origins, but like I've never beaten the Hydro City mid-boss, like legitimately. Like Hydrocity's mid-boss just confused the fuck out of me as a kid. And I lost access to Sonic 3, so I couldn't practice Hydro City's mid-boss. I'm being tongue-in-cheek about it, but like, my favorite thing to do when talking about Sonic fans, or talking to Sonic fans, is to keep switching between is to use the opposite of whatever the person I'm talking to uses. If they think Hydrocity, I'll say Hydro City. If they say Hydro City, I'll say Hydrocity. Oh, sorry, I got stuck. Well, I think what made me like Knuckles was Sonic X of all things. I mean, Sonic X was a fine TV star. For the love of God, was it in Japanese though? Because 4Kids fucking mauled the English release, like they tend to do. That's cliche, I know, but like my favorite moment of like the weird localization Sonic X got was there was a point where Chris and Sonic like exchanged signs back and forth. Like kanji on them. 4Kids didn't want to translate the kanji, so they just left the signs blank. The Sonic and Chris are just taking like blank signs back and forth. Huh? Wait, did we somehow... Oh my god, we did. What happened? But for the little it's worth, even when I talk to other Sonic fans, I feel like not many people actually say Sonic himself. Like, you get a lot of Tails, you get a lot of Knuckles, you get a surprising amount of Amy. I met people whose favorite character is Silver. I met plenty of people whose favorite character is Blaze. I've met a lot of people whose favorite character is Shadow. I've met people whose favorite character is Rouge, but like with Rouge you gotta split them. Some people like her as like this dashing female rogue. This Arsene Lupin kind of character. Then you've got a lot of gooners.
Hey guys.
Greetings.
I see a lot of people say the Sage is their favorite character, but like that's because he's new. Some people love the Chaos as a whole, but not really saw there's like favorite characters amongst them. I'm curious if there's any like fans of the Zeddy, like at all. And I don't mean like my love for Infinite, the half I want it kind. That's me and Infinite is very much one of those things where like I probably shouldn't get my way. Because I want Sega to embrace the joke. But like if you embrace the joke, there's no going back. I think Leon O'Brien has also said that like he doesn't want to voice Infinite if Infinite's just gonna be a joke. Which, fair enough to the guy in the case of Infinite. I'm not weak! Like, I forget, Infinite is a wolf, right? He's some sort of, like, vaguely menacing, like, creature. Like, there's just nothing there. Even when he's, like, fully powered. But, like, even Infinite, like... part of me hopes that, like, he does get in the game somehow. But he does have a walking design. We completely threw this away. Damn! You know that Family Guy clip with the prisoner? Like, he stabs himself and inside just comes to a revelation about, like, what he's been doing. I'm feeling that a little bit with the monster trucks. Is that gonna stop me from using the monster truck for trolling? No. The only reason I don't switch to the monster truck build I have is that I keep forgetting to do it. I like to, ever since I've noticed this cupcake dude, I've just been hovering right around him. Maybe I should keep an eye on that channel, just see like... Yeah, fuck it, why not? Maybe I should keep an eye on the channel, just see if like... I do show up in like a bigger YouTube video. Hatsune Miku does not fear death. Death fears Hatsune Miku. The hardcore quality when you are on extreme gear and you honk the horn, so do a little jig. It's actually really cute. Like, Vocaloid is not my thing. Aside from some songs. Like, Two Breath Something and Ghost Rule, I like those songs. Did you turn off on-screen text? What? You mean this? Men and woman. Oh, you mean the on-screen chat? It should still be on. I've done something wrong if it's not on. Look in the vault, I can see it. Weird. But yet, worn cars and boards. There are no pedals. That's bizarre, cause like they should be hard burned into the screen. That's actually a bit of a pain when it comes to the thumbnails, cause like I gotta work around both the on-screen text, which is not a problem right now. One day it will be. I also gotta work around my desk. Like, I like the chat being on screen, because it makes it so that I don't look insane when I answer a question or something. You still look insane. That's the secret. I actually am insane. And everything goes quiet because I've taken my meds again. The voices in my head. They tell me to burn things. Over here. Oh, that's the finish line.
Man was way off my game.
Like, jokes aside, I am sad that Jet decided to go into like. Oh, wait, how many legends were in that room? No wonder I got my ass handed to me. But I'm sad I lost yesterday on, like, should we use Discord chat or, like, in-game chat with Peak? Because the moments in Peak when, like, you find yourself, like, separated, like, so separated you can't even hear your friends, they're gonna be so priceless. Like, Jet was concerned that he's not a very good yapper. Which I don't fully get, cause, like, more people listen to him than they do me. But, like, yapping is easy, just, like, say what's on your mind. Like, with two exceptions, like hate speech and, like, discrimination. As long as you have, like, a coherent four, you're probably in the clear. Actually, no. Two exceptions. Three exceptions, sorry.
Sure.
Hate speech, discrimination, and pedophilia. Those are the three things that you probably should just keep in your head. I'm staring at you, Ross. I hate that none of them made that joke. That fucking video of, like, him perving on horses just playing in the back of my head. Saying he won, he took a shot and hurt himself in his own confusion. Well, that's just a wave of kanji. Ah, fuck. The second time the streamer missed that turn. Yeah, that's just a wall of kanji. I wonder if that's a kanji for LOL or something. Oh. Should download this game's OST whenever it becomes available. At the same time, if I'm gonna go into questionable download methods, And I always just wait till the game's like fully out. But like I saw them remix that Mega Man and Pac-Man are gonna bring are gonna be awesome. And Mega Man consistently has got walking tones. Or had, I guess. Also, I just noticed, I like that we had a tangent about, like, the force that you should have, or you should just, like, leave in your head. I just noticed, like, somebody made the minecart the trans flag. Was I even impressed at how much mileage people are getting out of that minecart? A lot of people turn into the Sidmobile.
This is humiliating.
With Hatsune Miku and crew, Sumeri? And I presume other Persona 5 characters, but I've already seen, like, the Royal Girl.
As expected.
I wonder if there's one for Words. So if there is one for Words, do you get it for simping for her? Probably do. Oh, is that why we couldn't find it? No, it's the Ed Pawn's car. Oh, that's Kami's car. That's all.
Greetings.
It was you that did that, right? Hope so.
Hey!
Also, some people make some awesome combos in this game. I really like that Omega's car. Still don't know why Take Your Heart is in weird, like, cases. Like, I'm not gonna promise it when it comes to Persona as a franchise. But one day I really said, oh, Samurai chose Anarchy. Good time to stream. At some point I wish I'd like go through the games myself. I love 4, but like I've never played 3 or 5. What about 1 or 2? There was a 1 and 2. Jokes aside there, I'll probably see if I can play like the PSP version. Like with the music fixed. I like Lotus Juice and Mustard Next Guy, but I don't think his music fits Persona 1 to be honest. Like Persona 1 is a very dark and somber game. One and 2 are closer to like I don't want to say actual RPGs, but additional RPGs. Like, you can see the skeleton of what would become the Persona series. Like, there's nothing stopping you from playing it like, I don't know, Dragon Quest or something. If you've ever played the Shin Megami Tensei games, just think that. That basically is Shin Megami Tensei. But like 1 and 2 got really good plots. Because they are like old games. And in a bit of a weird position. But like you could remake them. And they'd probably sell just on like name alone. But do you keep Persona 1 and 2 like the same as they were? Just update the visuals? Or do you try to change them both to fit more in line with what Persona players expect and want? I imagine Nocturne.
As expected.
And Nocturne's probably the most famous, isn't he? On both sides of the ocean. What was I working on? That's my insane. I got all the thingies. Wait, so I'll go back to the board. That's all. Let's be the Sark. I like the Sark.
I concur.
Like, my favorite isnt game is actually not isnt. It's a game called Soul Hackers. It is from the same devs and I believe the same engine, but like it is been around like the internet before like the internet was really understood. So back in like the early 90s, the internet was a lot of like IRC chat rooms. It would just be like pure chat rooms and maybe like 8, 6 initials, whatever. But in Soul Hackers, it is a big, like, virtual world where people can create and customize their avatars and just wander around and mingle. At the time, it was like, oh, this is nothing like the internet. Man, Atlas really got it wrong. Nowadays, what is the difference between what I described in VR chat? Like, technology in sci-fi is so weird, cause like, the stuff that looked over the top, like, 50 years ago, has kind of happened. Like, there are Star Trek-esque universal translators. This is not common, and they're not as accurate as we would all like them to be. But like, they're getting there. Like, even 10 years and like, language almost won't matter. Oh, you only speak Arabian? Well, it's okay, I'll just turn on my translator. You turn on your translator and immediately just start talking about SNK. Somehow some Latin American just comes out of the woodwork and joined in on the SNK conversation. And like, I suppose to keep yapping about sci-fi tech, we have like Jetsons-esque like video calls. Like, all you need to do is just load up like Skype, Discord. Pretty sure most phones have got the option to video call nowadays. We just don't, cause like, do you really need to see me in the shower? While you're ringing me up in like 8 in the morning? Sir, do you have a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ? So, but do you have a moment to see me in the shower?
You got lucky.
Well, Jet the Hawk wants to see me in the shower, I guess. Didn't know he swung that way.
I'm the best.
I mean, hell, still thinking about future technology. I've seen some people theorize that, like, that's why Saudi Arabia is getting into video games so much. Because whether you like it or not, electric cars are the future. Jet the Hawk, he's from the Sonic Riders games. He is basically like Stream Cool's skateboarding guy. I actually like him as a rival for Sonic. Cause Jet doesn't want to like conquer the world or anything. He just wants to prove that he's the fastest. Like their rivalry is like pure pettiness, and you know what? I'm completely down with that.
I concur. I see. I'm departing.
I mean, to be fair, where the Jet the Hawk and the Babylon Rogues come from are PS2 games. But yes, games are expensive when they're not on sale. I really do think that like it's gonna crash the market eventually. And I say eventually because like there's still like the sliver of hope that like we're not in a complete crash. Like maybe we can pull through. Do I think it's gonna happen? Well, no. Well, I was talking about like the possibility of a gaming crash with a mate like yesterday, maybe the day before. I feel like at this point the only people that like benefit from denying that there's a gaming crash happening is like the ultra consumers and those people, the Twitter freaks. This has spent like the last decade like chasing people away from like franchises and that. I feel even like the big industry like it's probably in their benefit because then they have excuse to like start trimming down budgets. But I guess they don't want to admit that like gaming is crashing because then like with Twitter freaks and absolutely insufferable people, if they come out and say, hey, we're in a crash, then like somebody has to claim responsibility. Oh, that was the Cyan Wisp. I should save that. Like, Square Enix had a really annoying moment, like, a couple of days ago. When they were talking about how they need to, like, do cuts, particularly on their Western brands. But, like, the company just won't survive if they don't. And then Yoko Taro mentions that, like, he had a Nier Automata sequel that, like, just got canned for more Final Fantasy VII. Like, Nier Automata, I believe, is outsold Final Fantasy Rebirth. Like, Nier's at, like, 9 million. I think Rebirth is at 5. A lot of people would have. Like, it would have been easy money for Square Enix. But, like, I just want more as, like, one of the horsemen of, like, your IP is dying. At the same time, I feel like the novelty is still there with Nier Automata, that, like, you could get, like, a sequel. It's, like, more of the same. And I want to stress, that's not me saying that, like, Square should just do Nier Automata again. I'm just saying there is some wiggle room. Yeah. Oh, the paddy wagon's already here? That's annoying, because I kind of want to drive it. Like, there's nothing wrong with, like, sequels to good games. Just when we get to, like, your 7th sequel, and it's been more or less just the same thing again and again, that's when, like, the endless sequels becomes a problem. Like, don't end up like Call of Duty right now. You can pass that bar? Well, great. Like, I really would like to go back in time to, like, my high school days. And just so dude boys what COD looks like nowadays. Like, is it even recognizable to, like, COD fans nowadays? With, like, the giant monster soldier just, like, well, growing the giant and then just shooting, like, Godzilla as beams out of his mouth. As not all mine just, like, rules you. There he goes. Oh, hey, we're back with Cupcake. I'll give it at least a thumbs up. Apparently, a new Nier Automata game got cancelled for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. For fuck's sakes, yeah, basically. like, Square Enix could survive. But, like, they need to pull their heads out their asses like 15 years ago. The only reason I say, like, they could survive is they're not Ubisoft. They're not mostly owned by Tencent and, like, not... And withholding, like, shareholder meetings. Like, I give Ubisoft, like, a couple months. Where Square, like... At least, like, a year or two. And to be fair, the only reason I give Ubisoft months is that, like, they are basically broadcasting that they are a company going bankrupt. Like, they are a pawn with, like, its ribcage, a deer on the ground with, like, its ribcage sewn. Like, disgust, screaming in pain. But Square is at least, like, a nearby deer. Like, it's not the soft one, but, like, it's probably in the crosshairs. Oh, I thought it was still invincible. Fuck. I mean, knock on wood. Like, hopefully Ubisoft can, like, pull out a miracle and not die. I especially hope that Square Enix manages to pull through.
The rogues are better than this.
That plays in the Kirby minecart.
Good enough.
Like, they keep talking about how dire of a state I feel like the industry is in right now. I almost feel like the only big companies that are gonna survive this situation is Namco, Bandai, and Capcom. Granted though, that's probably because like I have not been paying too much attention to EA. So I feel like everything that they've done is not sports. It's just kind of like underperformed. At least in their eyes. In sports is a bit of like turbulent world. But I forget, they lost the rights to FIFA, right? They lost the rights to something. Also, after this race, I might quickly go pee. But like on EA, like entire economies would like economies worth of money was going through FIFA. And as far as I know, that's it's gone. was like, I've never understood it, but then again, I'm also not a avid football fan. Like, every couple months, like, I encounter a minigame or something, which requires me to have, like, some understanding of sport. I just make an idiot of myself. Joe loves football. He just stares at the football field confused. But I did try to play like a football simulator once. On I think the Genesis. And I was just like completely lost. Like, I remember once my PE teacher, like, snapped at me and said that, like, the only sport I seem to understand is credits. And I don't even understand credits. Like, there was a PS2 game of, like, credits that, like, I adored. But I wouldn't be able to tell you the rules off the top of my head. Think about it, like, I don't even think there is, like, even fictional sports like I could do that with. My mind keeps going to Blitzball from Final Fantasy X. Like, no. Like, how I play Blitzball is I get a guy who is very fast, grab the ball and just, like, keep it out of the enemy's hands. Honestly, don't you need to score first? You might need to score first.
I can't stand it.
Like,
Good enough.
one day I almost want to try the 100% 10, Final Fantasy 10, just to say that I did. That's another thing that, like, if I even think about doing, I'm gonna have to drag Crass into. And probably Jet or Kai. Or Snake. Basically, somebody who knows what they're doing when it comes to 10. But now that I'm thinking about that PS2 credits game, maybe I should do a quick look on it on the VOD channel. I friend for it for like 5 minutes. Oh, I go pee! I know it wasn't gonna happen, but I was half expected to come back and the race already been over. Like, sometimes I am really glad I am a dude. We can pee fast. 1 Miku, 2 Miku, 3 Miku, 4 Miku. You know, if I had noticed that before peed, I would have switched to Miku myself. But like, I swear I see more Hatsune Mikus in these lobbies than Sonic the Hedgehog. Please note this game is called Sonic Racing Crossworld, not Hatsune Miku Crossworld. Or Hatsune Miku Racing Crossworld, that's a mouthful. Was one of those usernames Small Flopper? Yeah. Wait, they can appear? Minecraft can appear on the random track? I wonder if they changed that. Do, do, do. Do, do. It made me had made a racing version of such a chill song. Hatsune Miku, have you come to end my life? Had to be a little harder than that, motherfucker. That doesn't remind me, I've yet to watch the Snapchat version of Kingdom Hearts 1. We should get on that. Ah, fuck. Small Flopper! Never leave our... Look after your Small Flopper, boys.
The rogues are better than this.
And they will... Well, so will never become a big flopper. Okay, 1 Miku, 2 Miku, 3 Miku, 4 Miku, 5 Miku, 6 Miku, you were right.
Good enough.
There's no excuse to become Miku again. You know what, why not? Let's add to the Miku. Zombie apocalypse, but everybody just becomes Hatsune Miku. We saw this fan of like of Horde and Miku as well. Come on. Let us back into the Mikus. Oh. There is a GP mode, but there is no like outright story mode. Which I think is a bit of a bummer. The Team Sonic Racing story mode wasn't great, but like it was nice it was there. I can't tell you anything about what happens in that story mode though. But like Team Sonic Racing, another one of those games that like has just fallen into like backlog. What is happening there, Werehog? Anyway, Team Sonic Racing is one of those games that just fallen into my backlog hell. I don't even know if I own it. Because when Team Sonic Racing was new, they were having like open beta playtests. Players were finding out that like, due to the whole team system, it was very possible to like come in first place and still lose the race. And that, with the full release, did not get fixed. And a little bit worse in single player, cause like, in single player, like, it could be like, the boss is having like a bad time. It could also be the bot's AI glitching out. It also could be like the game being a little bit unnecessarily unfair to like the player characters' teams. And that's that one mistake like single-handedly killed Team Sonic Racing. But I mean, like, I talked about this a lot during EDF, particularly with like World Butters and Iron Wayne. It's all fine and dandy to have like a good idea for like a mechanic in a video game. But if you don't do that mechanic well, then like you have ruined your experience for your players. At the same time though, there is nothing wrong. In fact, like gaming kind of encourages just taking a simple idea and doing that idea really well. Crossworlds itself is another example of that though, cause like, it's kind of a miracle that like the game runs as well as it does. With its gimmick of like having 3 entire tracks just like... Actually no, I'll be fair, 2 entire tracks loaded at once. Goes up to 3 in the GPs. Like, I have no idea what magic Sega pulled to make this game work. Especially on weaker systems like the Switch. But I'm glad they did. Like, there was a guy that managed to get, like, a gimmick working, or gimmick like this game, working in Mario Kart 64, I want to say? But because having, like, 2 to 3 stages, like, all load on the RAM at once, meant that, like, if you wanted to have that gimmick, you'd only play as, like, yourself in time trial. So don't get me wrong, it's incredible the guy managed to pull it off. But like, it still shows like what bullshit Sega had to pull for this. And I feel I should also say, this game runs on Unreal Engine 5. Yes, the infamous Unreal Engine 5. The Unreal Engine 5 did like, because of 2 well-detailed cups and stuff like that. Haha, your game is now running at 15 frames per second. So like, I almost feel like there might be some actual unironic witchcraft somewhere in the game's code. Which, you know what, I'm saying things like haha funny. It is the most Sega thing to like pull out like actual magic out of their hats. And then go back to seeing Sega's like usual like incompetentness. Bugger. Gonna find a username in time. I have become one with the Miku Horde. But look at the time last race, eh? I made the joke about the Miku Horde. I just had the mental as like the thumbnail just being like a whole bunch of the fuck, what are they called? The like mascot version of Miku. Just like taking over the screen. Like not the one where it's just her head. The one that's just like a park mascot you would see in like a sports game. It's got a special name for it, but like I don't know what it is. Or I don't remember what it is. Monster truck! Dios? Miku Dios? God, I feel like such an old man sometimes. And the worst part is, about it, Hatsune Miku has been on the internet longer than I have. Oh, do you? Fair point. Fair point. But the hard pivot, it is wild to me that, like, Hatsune Miku's entire, like, Western audience eventually dates back to, like, one GIF on 4chan. Which I forget how much older than me you are sometimes. And then you say something that just reminds me of that fact. Miku on Miku violence! That being said, I have no idea where the other Miku went. Oh shit, I'm lost. You know, I deserve that for that joke, actually. And if he's weird, so this is the last lap. I am 30? Yeah, I think I'm 30. Oh shit, I managed to beat some legends. Oh, Miku's got the other Miku's got the fun spin move. Why is it orange outside? Oh, that's a pretty sunset. Wait, you both are? God damn. That being said... And if it helps Spit and Jar, like that feeling like, oh, I have that all the time with Bubby. There's his car. Jeez. Well, I hope you have fun with the midlife crisis. I'll be there in about 10 years if it helps. When do you get gold cards? I know my gran had one. Not that I'm in 65. Okay, so we're ways off. Probably for the best. But I like that part of me is now thinking, what happened to Gran's gold card? I presume it's still in her wallet, wherever the heck that went. I presume my aunt. And before just sitting on the counter like all this time. Always fun. Let's actually look for a wait time before I start thinking about like what happened to some things. Now I'm curious, what's in the same category? Oh, Littlefoot. Thank you, Kit Kat. R. Wait, there's a top 3? I should imply. Whoever the Kit Kat they're thanking, I hope they did good. Yeah, nothing's really springing out to me on like the same category. So on that note, Kaiji is either just starting or just ending his stream. 3 minutes, so he is just starting. Dust Cowhound is playing Valheim, which I think I know what that is, but I don't at the same time. Dilemmic Bridge is playing Pandemonium, but he doesn't use a mic, so he's not a very good way tire, sadly. Arto is playing Skyrim. Alex Random Geekly is playing Broforce. K-Ray is playing Aqua. A lot of my friends are on tonight. Minty is playing Clear Obscure. Kind of Mitchy is playing Ghost of Yotoi. Golden Thea is... Ooh, Thea is playing Dispatch. Yeah, I say we go Bug Thea because Dispatch. Though, cause Dispatch, I feel I should warn, there might be spoilers. I have no idea where she is in the game. I see Coop and Sonar, so I Coop and Sonar, so I presume she's early on. That being said, I'm gonna let you go. Till next we meet, be it more Crossworlds or something else. Hopefully on Friday for Vampire Survivors. Good luck, and have fun, everybody. I'm out. Oh, that didn't pick up on the mic.
Don't underestimate me, it's hard. There's a lot of people I want to use right now that are unusable right now. Hi, Shay! Hello, hello! What's up? Thanks for the raid! How was your stream? We are playing Dispatch today. It's a great time. Love this game so much. Holy shit, the characters are amazing. I am having a hard time juggling some stuff right now, though. So are you saying they're all useless? No, I just like, there's people that I wish were ready to be used at this very moment that are not.
The Dispatch
How was
trouble.
your stream? What were y'all doing?
The type of shit I'm on you wouldn't understand.
Let's do some more charisma.
Tommy's tended to
Open
break like the
Crossworlds.
1 year.
How have you been? I've been so good. We played Power Wash Simulator earlier with Mega, which was super fun.
Ooh.
Overall, everything's been super fantastic.
Like Goblin
I mean,
Thea's a
like-
sweetheart. Give her some love.
Does Invisigal have like
But I'm gonna let you
training
go.
options?
Have fun, everybody.